All right, so now we're going to look at point slope form. So point slope form is this. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. They're defined as subtraction here. So that means that anytime I had a subtraction, I'm actually plugging in a negative and then a negative 2 in here. So like if I looked at here, this one, write the equation. So y minus 3, so I plug in 3 in for my y1 is equal to negative 1/4 x minus my x value, which is negative 1. And then my two negatives turn into a positive. So this becomes y minus 3 is equal to negative 1/4 x plus 1. And then here, write the equation given the 2 points. So I first have to find slope. So 7 minus 4, 2 minus 1. So this gives me 3. So then y minus 4 is equal to 3 times x minus 1. And all I'm doing is just picking one of the coordinate points. I could have picked the second one if I really wanted to. Okay, so negative 2 minus a negative 5 over negative 2 minus 4. So then I get a 3 over negative 6, which is negative 1/2. So y minus a negative 5 is equal to negative 1/2 x minus 4. So y plus 5 is equal to negative 1/2 x minus, not plus, minus 4 in parentheses. Okay? And now we will graph these equations. So when we graph, we start at the coordinate point and then we do our slope. So remember, plus is like minus. So my x1 is actually a negative 1, and then my y1 is actually a 3. So negative 1 on my x, 1, 2, 3. Here, my slope is 2 over 1, so I'm going to go up 2 and to the right 1 from that coordinate point that is down here. Okay, and then I will connect the dots. Do one with a negative slope, so my coordinate point is negative 1 because it's a plus there, and a positive 4. And I go down 1 and then over 2. There's 4, negative 1, 1. Okay. And that is how I graph that one. Alright, so now it's time for you guys to try some on your own. Let's see. Let's do 3, 4, 9. 10, 12, 14, and 17. Okay, so go ahead. Pause the video for right now. You're looking at 3, 4, 10, 12, 14, and 17. Alright, so time to check our answers. So y minus a negative 7 is equal to negative 1/4 x minus 4. So that becomes y plus 7 is equal to negative 1/4 x minus 4. Graph the equation. So I'm going to start at my coordinate point. It's a negative, so that's a 2. It's a positive, so that's a negative 1. So I'm at 2 comma negative 1 here. My slope is 3 over 1. So up 1, 2, 3, and over 1 from that coordinate point. Okay. Here again, the coordinate point negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here's this. I should have labeled this too. 2, negative 1, 1. Okay. And then I'm going down 1 into the right 2. So my value looks something like this. Okay. Those are my graphs. And now let's look at my independent variable is time. And my dependent, or my, sorry, yeah, I wrote the word variable. My dependent variable is my distance. So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to graph. So I'd have time down here, and I'd have distance on my y. And then 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 20 comma 2. So we're looking something like this. Okay. And then we're looking at slope here. So I'm going to go down 1 and to the right 1, 2, 3. So that's negative 1/3. Here we're going to write the equation of these lines. So 2 minus 1, 0 minus 5. So I get 1 over negative 5, which is negative 1/5. So y minus 1 is equal to negative 1/5 x minus 5. And I use that first coordinate point. Slope here, negative 7 minus 5 over 8 minus 2. So then I get negative 12 over 6. So I get negative 2. So y minus 5 is equal to negative 2 x minus 2. Okay? All right, and that is it for point slope form.